There's a crash of lightning, and you can see up on the hillside above you the castle. It is quite a striking sight. The road winds, and the carriage being so full nearly tips at one point, going around a bend. The horses did not really try to slow down at all, and you could actually feel the carriage tilt. Thankfully, Adam just leans in one direction, and it rights itself.
You're welcome.
But it is not much longer before you hear the clatter of hoofs, no longer on dirt or cobblestone, but on wood. And suddenly you feel that the carriage is on the drawbridge. A chill goes up your spine as you recognize that you are now in the realm of your enemy. The carriage goes through the massive gate at the entrance and pulls into a courtyard. It swings wide, and the horses slow to a canter, then to a trot, then, as if invisibly by command, by command word, as it were, it comes to a complete stop. The door swings open. Before you are in the main courtyard now, and before you is the castle itself. The main doors opened, outstretched.
I shut my eyes, I sigh, and I gently squeeze my sister's wrist for just a moment, but I say nothing.
Jennifer nods.
Sir Donavich, I have one request of you before we go in.
My child.
If we don't get there in time, if it happens and I change, please make sure I die. Don't make it like your son. Don't keep me trapped in a basement. Just let me join my father, please.
Yes. I have learned my lesson already. The hardest way possible. I know that it must be done.
Thank you.
He's saying this with a woman on his lap. It's kind of awkward.
You hear the main doors of the castle nearby swing open. And look at...
Oh,
go on.
Go ahead.
What's your question?
I was going to ask how much and how, like, what are our views out of the dragon look like?
There's not much of one right now. The bodies are all kind of piled on top of each other, and you're on the far side of things. But
can I roll a perception check just for good luck?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'd like to roll one too.
Okay. I don't.
Me or yes, it was. Oh man.
All right. You do. Looking out, you do see. Actually, I will say that Seth, you hear the sound of a thud, and then something rolling on the flagstones. Adam, you see a red carpet extending magically from the front door to the base of the carriage. And looking out, a shadowy figure, backlit by the torchlight, tall, strong, powerful, broad-shouldered, finely dressed, walking down that red carpet. Tatiana, come to me. Come to me, my love. It is almost time. Our wedding feast is ready. Tatiana.
Do not address me by that name. That is not who I am.
Of course it is. You just do not remember. Tatiana, my love. Come with me, all will be well. You accepted my invitation this far. Do not be shy now. Ah, you brought your brother. Good day, Ismark. My condolences for the loss of your father.
I just sort of glare at him.
Oh.
I don't really have the words for the anger.
We
I'm
shall
just
be
trying not to
family
show it.
soon.
Ooh. It's not happy about that.
Tatiana, do not make me wait. He looks in. Ah, you've brought guests. Who did you bring with you?
I keep a hand on my stake.
We're just some friends.
Come out now, all of you.
And if we do not,
We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way.
Can I whisper to the rest of the group? Perhaps some of us should go out to prove that we are showing him our numbers, but some of us could stay behind to...
I need a round of reflex saves from everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like reflex?
No, pardon me. Give me dex saves.
Yeah.
I do that exact same thing. I
Yeah.
tell my kids reflex saves and they...
Oof. All right.
Hey!
It's all over the place.
Okay, so who did not make DC 10?
I did not.
Fine. Go.
No.
And Timmy, we're going with your first roll, bud. Sorry.
Okay, I'm still working out the mechanics. We got it.
You see Strahd make a gesture, and a gust of wind rocks the carriage. It tips it over. I am through playing games, Tatiana. You come to me now, or I shall slaughter you and everyone that came with you. And you all come spilling out of the carriage. Oh no, pardon me. The carriage tips over. It lands with a thud on its side. I would say Adam and Donavich, you both need to take...
Can I ask, how does it affect my fall that I have someone on my lap?
Well, that's why you failed your save. You each take
Okay.
the thing is that, ironically enough, the carriage is so packed full of bodies that besides, like, being... you guys are kind of like on the bottom of the dog pile, essentially. So you each take a point of bludgeoning damage. Adam, you're not affected by it at all. At this point, the carriage has been tipped over. Ismark, what did you get on your dex save? Oh, you got an 11. You actually do manage to tumble off of it, and you can land at the ready nearby.
What happens to me? Same thing?
You were in the cart. Oh, yeah. You were in the cart, and you were on the far side, so you're actually on the side that it's lying on now. But you actually managed to, like, brace yourself in a way that you don't get squished or take any sort of damage.
Am I still
But-
prone?
Everybody's kind of prone right now in a bit of a dog pile.
Makes sense.
Come out now. Or shall I send my servants to fetch you?
If I'm able to, I will step out. I don't know if I'm on the bottom of a pile, though, so I don't...
I will say that you managed to scramble. You through getting through a pile of limbs, you managed to extricate yourself, and you slowly push yourself up out of the overturned carriage and get yourself out. Oh, wonderful! You brought a priest. I already had my own, but if you would prefer to do the ceremony with this one, that's fine. A wedding and a funeral in the same day. Isn't that just the
Rather
cycle
it
of
be
life?
my funeral.
That can be arranged.
Jennifer will also reveal herself, saying, I do believe the lady has already given you her answer. If you are going to respect her consent, I do believe that we shall be on our way. And now that we have given you our formal declination of this invitation,
Who is this that dares speak to me this way?
no one of consequence.
Exactly, so
I
stay that
try
way.
to, like, quietly, without saying anything, I'm just kind of tapping on her, like, stop it.
Alright, so we've had Father Donavich and Jennifer both pop out.
I would like, Ezmerelda would like to pop out if possible.
Ah, the Vistani. This list grows of guests. Unexpected guests. I do not like this. Does your mother know you're here, Ezmerelda?
You think I have any care for what my mother thinks anymore? I have long been on my own path. My family name does not even bear respect. I have left them long ago on my own dark yet fun path.
Then you shall die alone. Who else is with you? Emerge.
I apologize, I was just writing something down. What would I need to roll in order to say something to try to get on his nerves? I know that that's really specific.
Just start talking.
Just start talking. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say,
He's already very upset because he can tell that he's put two and two together now, and he knew that you weren't going to go down without a fight, Irina, but he didn't expect so many friends. The more the merrier, though. They can all be wedding guests in their own right once they're zombies.
I say to him, as I emerge from the vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
you are an abhorrent host.
And
That is
you are an insolent peasant. Step aside. How many more bards and clowns do we have crammed into my car? Please emerge, or I shall set it on fire and cook you out.
Strahd, perhaps we could do introductions somewhere that's a bit more befitting.
Well, Tatiana, since you have brought wedding guests, where are my manners? Come, join me inside. There is a feast prepared. If you come in the name of peace, you may dine at my table. If you want war, you will have it, and it shall be quick. But friends, come, join me. Let us eat, drink, and be merry, for it is our wedding night. And with that, with a flourish of his cape, he turns into a bat and flies off.